Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a thrilling event for game audio. I'm proud to present to you a special sound challenge that we conducted on our Still Alive Game Lab's Discord server. The goal of this challenge was to create a big, badass sound out of a small object, and the results are nothing short of spectacular. This challenge was inspired by Robert Dudzic, a master in sound design, and if you don't know his work, you have certainly heard his work because he does sound for the biggest Hollywood blockbuster movies. And thanks to Robert's friends at companies like Boom Library, PSP Audioware, Eventide and Native Instruments, we also have great prizes to give away, with the biggest prize being the Native Instruments Complete Collector's Edition to the winner of the main category of this challenge. I'm your host Chris, I work at Still Alive Studios, an indie game developer in lovely Innsbruck, Austria. And now let's jump into the award show of the Robert Dudzic Sound Challenge. Hello!
Hi!
Hey Robert, hi! And I didn't actually need to ask you to come back because you said the entries have been so cool. You wanted to do this properly. You suggested to do the announcement, record it, and have a little feedback session.
I think it was the right thing to do because, I wasn't expecting people was going to put so much dedication and effort to the craft, what they want to do, and they try their best. And I really, really enjoy, and that's really cool. You know what I mean?
Before we start, though, I just wanted to quickly ask you about the process when you looked at them. What criteria did you look for? What interested you?
First of all, you know what I mean? The originality of the sound, what you guys, all of that did, what is great. The second thing, your presentation. Are you humble, or you have ego, or you hard? Because basically, a lot of times in this business, when you have to deal with a lot of people, and how I say before, be nice for no reason is gonna get you farther than just think like I know everything, I'm ego, you know what I mean, and no one is better than me. What I was looking to, how open you are on your presentation and how well you present the stuff what you do. What I mean, the challenge of your edit and presentations kind of push you to starting doing your own videos and starting say to the world and show to the world, say, hey, it's me, this is what I do. Sometimes all they take is that one interesting video which is going to grab your attention and someone's attention, and you're going to get the phone call, and the phone call is going to change your life forever. I really admire this thing, the way how you did this thing, and like you step out your comfort zone, you say hello to the camera, you show your face, and you just be yourself and you show the way how you're doing.
I have prepared a little bit of an award show so that we can properly celebrate the great sound design that everybody did. Before we come to the first category, I quickly wanted to really thank all the jurors. I couldn't do this by myself, so I got help from industry professionals. One of them, I want to thank all of them, is Grace Doxy. We had her on an interview. She is senior sound designer at Jagex, working on the MMO RuneScape. You can watch the interview that we had with her on our YouTube channel. We had Presley Hines. She worked as a sound designer at BioWare before, PlayStation, and now is a sound designer at Brass Lion Entertainment, so also a very accomplished sound designer. We had Nikola Lukic also on in our interview at some point, and when we interviewed him, he worked for Ubisoft in Paris, and now he transitioned to DICE in Sweden as a technical sound designer working there. Eric Moen, thank you very much for being on this panel. He actually was a regular here in our community as well, and then he got snatched up by Bungie, working on Destiny 2 now. So I guess he's very busy now, but he made time in his busy schedule to look at your entries. We had Kasia Dziekan. She's also from Poland. She was, when we had the interview with you, she was also in the audience. She also joined our sound challenges in the very early days of the community and now works at Formosa Group. They're a known sound design house for movies and games. And your friend, Mick Benjamins, I asked him to be on the jury as well. He works at Native Instruments. He deals with a lot of creators. So he's kind of the liaison to the community from Native Instruments and works with smallish communities such as ours. And also with big creators like Andrew Huang. I very much appreciated his perspective because he has a different perspective than the sound designers that we had. And I was also part of the group and my team at Still Alive Studios, Kai Jones, Benedict Sanderson. Thank you very much for taking the time and looking at all the entries. Let us go to the first category. Robert, you know already all the winners. So the first category today is actually a surprise category. Nikola Lukic, who's one of the jurors, was also very much impressed. Nikola works at DICE. He's also the creator of the LKC script tools for Reaper, and he is sponsoring 3 copies of GrimSync, which includes everything as part of this challenge. I'm very happy to announce the winners of his picks for the GrimSync prize. And the winners of this category are Twitchy Whales. Congrats. Applause.
I want to show this to my daughter because you get unicorn. She's 10.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is all about. Thank you.
I come prepared, you know. Twitchy Whales. Nikola writes a perfect example of taking a simple, rich sound source and processing it creatively beyond limits. Congratulations. He picked 3 winners. That was the first one. The second winner of Nikola's special picks is Steven Shapiro. Congrats.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Take a look at these big-ass trees.
Nikola writes, I wanted to hear more variations. This is just amazing. I will steal this trick. So he was also very much liking the Crackers video you did, Stephen. The third winner we have from Nikola is Angelo Esposito. Congrats, Angelo.
The resonant hit with the spoon.
Nikola says, rich and diverse, solid sources, great processing, very talented. Keep away from reverb. That's what he said.
I love Angelo. I love the ball, what he did with the spoon.
The ball, yeah.
I would just buy this
really,
ball.
really cool. Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool ball. Like a plastic one, but not metal. That's really cool.
The next category, one of the 4 that I mentioned before, was Best DAW Sound Design Technique. If you showed in this category extraordinary craftsmanship in your DAW, in the breakdown video, some mad editing skills and all that jazz, this category was for you. The jury voted on which sound design technique they found the best. And the winner is Angelo Esposito. The prize for Best DAW Sound Technique goes to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, the jury was really impressed with your entry. I pick one from Eric. Comment that he did, the amount of movement and motion you were able to impact onto the sound was awesome. All the lead-ins and flybys felt really satisfying.
Hi, my name's Angelo, and this is my breakdown of my submission to the Robert Dudzic Sound Challenge, where I try to make the biggest badass sound out of whatever this is and a spoon. So, we're just gonna start with the finished sounds.
And just to remind you what you are winning, because Robert organized all these prizes, for this prize, you will win, Angelo, the Uber Loud plugin from Boom.
It's really cool plugin.
Yeah, Uber Loud, and the latest version of Native Instruments Contact 7, the full version. So congratulations, Angelo. Really good job.
But it's awesome. That's awesome.
So then for the next category, best creativity at the source. And we had really cool contenders here. This category was beautifully interesting because people had so many interesting ideas of where to get sounds from. The winner of the best creativity at the source is Paul Shelley. And a comment from Nikola that he wrote to your entry: maximum usage of the source, very inventive processing and editing. And Grace said, making your own instrument items is impressive.
Where the goal was to take a single small sound tool and turn it into sounds of a massive scale and impact. As usual, I love going into the workshop first where I can, and created these handled bell bowls to give me a large range of interesting sounds and manipulations I could use them for.
The prize you are getting is you win 5 PSP audioware plugins of your choice.
They just released new versions.
Oh yeah! Oh, get some cool recommendations from Robert. What's your favorite?
Really, really cool for the sound design.
Which one?
I think so. It's called 680. Hold on, I will tell you right now. I did my update yesterday. 608. That's actually the thing. If you guys can see. It's incredible. It's a delay over delays over delays. What you can do for the sound design, I highly recommend. It's really cool stuff.
The next category, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the best breakdown video. And this, I think, was a special category that was very close to my heart because we sound designers are quite the introverts. Sometimes, pointing a camera at us versus pointing our microphone at something is uncomfortable, right? And this challenge meant to leave your comfort zone, point the camera at you, record the video, and finally get the video editing software and learn it and create your video and put it out there, right? Be seen by other people, even if it means feeling a little bit awkward in the first moments. I'm getting really nervous here. So the winner of the category Best Breakdown Video is Cecilia Garcia. Congratulations. You win the category Best Breakdown Videos. The jurors were impressed by you did your own hydrophone microphone.
I always encourage people use some of the synthesizer because a lot of them you can import your own sample and use the engines. You can create amazing stuff, and she's smart. She take advantage of that. And
oh yeah,
I really admire this thing.
I was planning to create a hydrophone, so I decided to do it for this challenge. I made the recording session in the bathtub, and most of the sounds I used were obtained with the mic used as a contact mic.
As for the prizes, you win the Eventide Split EQ and the Fission Mark II from Eventide, because this was a big prize, because this was for the breakdown video. You had to put a lot of effort into it. You also win the full Contact 7 sampler from Native Instruments, as well as Guitar Rig Pro 6. Awesome prizes.
That's awesome. Using Guitar Rig.
Okay, Robert.
My turn.
Are you ready to take it over? We are coming to the category biggest sound out of a smallish object. You told me your list from 5 to 1. So, number 5 is David G. I don't know how to pronounce your name. David, 5th place for the biggest badass sound.
Okay, I really like his approach, what he did, because when I'm watching, it reminds me so much like insects going and you body some kind of like a Matrix style, and I just like the approach what he did, just like recording the snap of the coffee mugs, the little magnets attached quickly, you know, they give like the tiny little clicks, and you know that the kind of like wow sounds when he touched, you know, the water jug. All of this thing was very impressive, and when I saw this one, I'm always fascinated with kind of like a morph kind of sound, like something irritating going under your body, and it's really cool. He did a great job, and I said, yeah, he deserves this thing, you know. Like, actually, I like the really idea, like the little sticky magnet. I was doing something similar, like with touching different Legos, but now I hear what he did with the magnet. You're getting like very fast impact, like quick impact with this thing, and this actually I like a little snap of the detail of the sound. So I really, really like this stuff. So congratulations, buddy, you got my attention.
From 5th place to 4th place, 4th favorite biggest sound is again Cecilia.
Yep.
And this is what she did with her microphone.
I'm Cecilia, and this is my entry for the Robert Dudzic Still Alive Sound Challenge. I ran the sound I did before on a sampler just to add more voices. Made it stereo, pitched it down, and added compression and delay. This is all together.
You really did incredible job, and if I was just one suggestion, make another video and show people slowly with the details what you exactly use and how you make this microphone, because it's really cool and you really grab my attention. Like, wow, and the creative way how you approach, how humble you are, how easy just open and say, hey, this is what I did, this is how I do it. It's like you just be yourself, you know, you try imitate anyone, impersonate somebody, you know, you just, this is me, you know, I use this, I do this in the kitchen, I do this right here, because, you know, like we all start the same way, you know. So that was really, really nice. And the sounds what you come, the very incredible, like grab my attention, and I can hear the organic tone and the sound, and it's very important thing. So I really, really enjoy your video. So you have great chops, and I really believe you have a future. So wish you all the best. Thank you for your submission.
From 4th place to 3rd place. The 3rd place is Stephen Shapiro.
I like croutons that have crunch.
Are you gonna eat that on the air?
I just got some regular old crackers.
Stop playing with your food.
I really like the approach, you know what I mean, the attention to the details to the sound. And I think so part of my success of my sounds is if I trying to leave the original source recording the details of the sounds. It means like I'm not putting too much reverb and other stuff which will be hide away the attention. And what you did, I can hear like the little debris, you know, the little particle sounds of the particle and this thing. And like right now when I saw the source, what you record, and I actually hear the source over there inside. It means you overlay, you know what I mean, with everything, you stack the sounds and you're creating this really cool sounds was actually matching with the picture. So I was very impressed, and I checked your page because I said, these kids have chops already. You know what you're doing. So I don't have to tell you what to do because you know what you're doing, you know? I wish maybe you would just show people more some of your creating process, what you've been using, what kind of plugin, because, you know, there's no secrets for us, you know what I mean? We all know it's all about stacking plugins and whatever we did in the final process. But anyway, overall, it sounds great. And just how I say before, like, don't be afraid, like, sharing with people, like, your knowledge too, not only what I record and something, you know? What I have to say about you, you have chops. You definitely know what you're doing, so it's good.
Congratulations, Stephen. And now, from third place to second place, Angelo Esposito.
Hi, my name's Angelo, and this is my breakdown where I try to make the biggest badass sound out of whatever this is and a spoon. So for the bass side, we have a lot of reverse hits, heavily stretched, really bassy bits that are being hard filtered and hard pitched. The pads, same deal. Got these. And some whooshy tails.
Brilliant what you did, and actually remind me one of my video a long time ago I post on Instagram where I just take a ball and I roll over my desk, you know what I mean, and just record the sounds. And this remind me so much of this thing. But what he did with this and the details of the sound, he keep like the organic metallic sounds inside. What I'm a big fan. It's again remind me so much of like Matrix futuristic sci-fi movie, but he did great with the breakdown of the video, the whole creative process, what he did. I was really impressed, you know, like he know, you know, how doing stuff.
We have come from fifth to fourth to third to second place. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the prize, the number one spot of this category, the biggest badass sound out of a smallish object. And the winner is... Valentin Cochet.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations, Val. You definitely got Robert's attention.
Yeah.
The main goal behind the challenge is to create some cinematic sounds only using our own recordings and also using a limited amount of props. For myself, I pretty much did everything using this little metallic plate with cats on it, which is pretty cool, but as it is, it doesn't seem to be too, you know, big and cinematic.
did, he creating whole palettes of the sounds when basically you can use them for the whole scene and it's just making sense. It worked, you know. The main thing, my attention is his video. You remind me so much of me when I was starting. Like, I really don't know what I was doing. I come up from the camera, do it. You just doing the same thing, and I can see like you have just passion and you enjoy what you're doing, and you did amazing breakthrough. Like, you basically, you feel very comfortable about yourself. I can tell you don't have an ego. You're just nice, generally person. And you are. And this what grabbed my attention, you know, like seriously, like you've been so open with the detail, sync and the cue, how you're setting everything, showing. And this is what's about, you know. I mean, if you come in, share your knowledge with people, take a time, share many things you can, what you think is worth it. Just be yourself, and you mention yourself on the video. And you show, because if people want to watch your video, they're not going to care if it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes. If they want to learn, they're going to learn, and they can definitely learn from you, because the way how you're presenting, showing from the point, say, hey, I'm Valentin, this is what I do, this is what I can do, and this is what you can do. Just get to the point, final product. No, you just show how it is, you know, and I really like the approach, what you did, you know, use some of the techniques, what I did, and, you know, thank you. This is nothing wrong for using them. It's making me feel really good, because this is why I'm sharing this with you guys. So I use other people's techniques too. So it's nothing wrong with that. We're all learning from each other, and, you know, hope one day I will be able to learn something from you. So continue doing videos, man. It's like, seriously, I think you're going to get very successful if you're going to continue video. And off the record, I speak with Chris about you already, and I know you really want to get jobs and getting jobs somewhere, and it's hard. And I know it's very hard because we're all going for the same job, you know. But I think with your personality, with your attitude, and when you scale as a sound designer, you are very close to landing like a nice, very subtle gig. And hope when you're going to get this gig, you're not going to change and be who you are, you know what I mean? Just be yourself, continue doing, because it's all about, you know what I mean? It's not what you're going to get, it's what you're going to give to people, what you're going to share. And a long time ago, I learned, you know, the more you give, eventually, the more you're going to get back. So don't be afraid giving, don't ask for anything, you know what I mean? Just, if you feel it's the right thing to share, just share it, because God give us all talent, you know what I mean? And it would be not fair taking what we know, take with us to the ground. You know, share with other people and, you know, be generous. And I really love, this is what I love about you.
Congrats, Val, on a very, very cool video on a great sound.
And I really enjoy everything what you guys did, all your submissions. And guys, thank you so much for participating. I was overwhelming, see this thing, and do you guys someday again and come with a new contest, new prizes, and make it something different, you know.
It was so cool. Let's not make that the last competition.
No, listen, like I really like the community, you know what I mean? And all my sponsors, the guys, you know, like the companies with who I work, I am mentioning you guys about all the Discord community, what you guys said. And they're all paying right now attention on you guys. So whatever you guys have going on over there, it's something really, really cool. So you never know.
Thank you.
Talk.
Thank you so much for coming, taking the time. I know you have a very, very busy project schedule. Really cool that you took the time and came here so that we could do this little award ceremony with with my card. Thank you everybody for coming. I had a great time. I don't know how that, you know, award thing was. I had a lot of fun judging, looking at things, talking to everybody, and I hope to see you again.
Awesome.
Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Chris.
Then everybody, thank you. We can go over, if you like, to our Discord to have a little bit of an after show. Thank you, Robert, for your time, and hopefully see you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
See you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
And that was it. Thank you very much for being here. And hey, if you are a game developer, you know, a programmer, 3D artist, tech artist, sound designer, join our Discord server. No, really, I mean it. We have professional people on there, me included. I'm in the games industry for over 10 years. I also teach game audio at the Zurich University of the Arts. We have people who worked at EA and Ubisoft talking about game design on our Discord server. Another big topic is also breaking into the games industry, and for that we also interview people from other companies about their experience, how they got into the games industry. It's always very interesting to learn from them as well. And you know, we usually have a pretty good time hanging out with each other and learning from each other. So, if you'd like to join, we have a link on our website. Thank you so much. And hey, you know, since you're still here, you could just as well subscribe to our channel, because we will have more videos about game development in the future.